At this point of time, there are a lot of students who have completed their physics syllabus, or they have completed 50% or 60% of their physics syllabus, but they're still stuck at 50 marks, 60 marks, 70 marks, okay? They're not able to push the score. Now, my dear friend, this is a very common question that a lot of NEET aspirants ask me, and this is the very common problem that students face at this point of time. And one more important thing, a lot of students come to me and they say, sir, my bio is okay, my chemistry is okay, but when it comes to the physics, I'm not able to push it, I'm not able to score good. And in order to crack NEET 2025, you are supposed to be strong at all the three subjects, be it physics, be it chemistry, as well as biology. You have to give the equal priority to all the three. And I say physics becomes the deciding subject. Keep that thing in your mind, because 90% students are able to score good in biology and chemistry, but we say the student who lags in physics, he is going to lag in the seat, that is for sure. So you have to be extremely strong when it comes to the physics. So this video is very important for all those serious NEET aspirants who want to push their score. If they are right now stuck at 60, if they are right now stuck at 50, okay, 50 marks, they are not able to push it. So this video is for that. I would want you guys to smash the like button. Every single plan, I'll be basically sharing a proper plan with you so that you can push it, and maximum number of students of mine have followed this particular plan and they were able to achieve, I would say, 150 plus, 160 plus, or something like that. And apart from that, I'll be showing you the sources also, what you need to consider so that you can push the score, that is for sure. So make sure you like this video and you share it with your friends. Now guys, let's move on to this one. First and the foremost thing is, you guys need to figure out what is the weightage of every single chapter when it comes to the physics subject. Weightage is extremely important. You have to categorize what are the high weightage chapters, what are the low weightage chapters, okay? Like. Over here, when it comes to the chapters of class 11th, you have laws of motion. Average number of questions from 5 to 6 years, if we see how many number of questions have been asked, we say 3 questions from the average I'm saying. Okay, that is 7%. When it comes to the thermodynamics, you say it is 3 questions, average from this one, 7%. Okay, this is the rotational motion. You have got 3 questions, 7%. Work, power and energy, 2 questions, 4%. Waves, we say 2 questions, 4%. Similarly, this. Then, when we move on to the oscillations, 1 question. Kinetic theory, 1 question. We say kinematics, 1 question. Thermal properties of matter, 1 question. Units and measurement, 1 question, 1 question, 1 question. Okay. Now, when it comes to the chapter current electricity, high weightage chapter, okay, I would say over here, we are saying average 3, but mostly 4 to 5 questions are being asked from this particular chapter. Also high weightage chapter. So this is 3 questions. 3 questions from magnetism, semiconductors, okay, 3 questions from this, atoms as nuclei, 2 questions, 3 questions from ray optics, okay, and we say wave optics also. And then we say electrostatics, electric charges and fields. I would say over here it is 1 question. And this is dual nature of matter and radiations, that is 2 questions. Electric charges and fields, 1 question, 1 question, 1 question. Total of, I would say, 3 to 4 questions from the electrostatics chapter. Okay. Yes. Now, my dear friends, so once you are done with the weightage, you categorize, these are the high weightage chapters, these are the low weightage chapters. I have already made the video, what are the important topics in every single chapter. Keep that thing in your mind also. Now, guys, you have to first list out all those finished chapters which you have completed. Then all those unfinished chapters, let's assume at this point of time you have completed 50% of your syllabus, 50% is remaining over there. Okay, like if there is a student who's saying, sir, I have completed 60%, 40% is remaining, I have completed 40, 60 is remaining, accordingly you see. Okay, then my dear friends, we have got 45 days. I'm just giving you the plan. Okay, you can make it accordingly. Depends upon how many number of chapters you have finished. We have got 45 days left. Okay. Then, my dear friends, in this particular case, we have got approximately 45 plus 30, that is 75 days left. Okay. When it comes to the first 45 days, I would suggest you guys to cover the unfinished syllabus. Okay. Unfinished chapters. And when it comes to the remaining 30 days, you guys are supposed to go for the tests. Okay. Keep that thing in your mind. Tests and revision, very much important. Now, guys, see, we say 45 days every single day if you study for 16 hours. So 45 multiplied by 16, that is coming out to be 720 hours. Okay, this is how we calculate. Then, my dear friends, how many subjects you have? 3. So if you divide 720 by 3, so in each subject you are getting 240 hours. Okay. Now, my dear friends, in these 240 hours, let's suppose 20 chapters are they're in a particular subject in average. So 10 you have already covered, 10 are remaining. Now, let's assume that you are giving 8 hours to complete one single chapter. Now, 8 multiplied by that 10, so means in 80 you will be completing your syllabus. In 80 hours, you'll be completing your syllabus. Okay, then what about the remaining hours, sir? Remaining is out of 240 ATs in completing the syllabus. Remaining is 160. When it comes to this 160, you'll be basically doing the revisions and question practice. Revisions and question practice. Okay. Now, guys, you will have to distribute this time. It is not like if there is a chapter which is very small, units and dimensions. Sir, do I have to use 8 hours in units and dimensions? No, it will require 4 hours only. So the rest of the 4 hours of this units and dimension you can use in the electrostatics because that's a big chapter. You can use in the modern physics. That's a big chapter. So that's how you are supposed to distribute the time. Okay. According to the high weightage or the length of the chapter. Okay, high length and low length, or high weightage or low weightage. It completely depends upon the chapter. Then, my dear friends, once you are done with this, what are the source? Sir, we got the plan. We'll basically start following this plan from now onwards. That's for sure. Now, please give us the source from where we can complete these chapters. When it comes to the source, at this point of time, you have got the marathons. And when it comes to the marathons, my dear friends, I have the detailed marathons that is on Unacademy NEET English channel. Every single chapter I have covered over here. Start with the chapters. All of these chapters are high weightage chapters. I have started with the high weightage chapters only. So cover these chapters from the Game of NEET 2.0. This is the playlist on the channel. Go on to the channel and check out this playlist. You will see all these chapters from which you can cover these. Now, my dear friends, once you are done with this, what you need to do, see. Like you started studying the marathons. So you will have to go for the marathon notes. You will have to make the notes on your own. These are the self-made notes, okay? It's not like I have already shared the PDF in the group, but you need to make the notes on your own. Keep that thing in your mind because at the end moment when you have to cover the chapter in just 5 minutes, so self-notes will help at that point of time. Then, my dear friends, we have got 3 minimum revisions you guys are supposed to do, okay? Because I have given you separate 30 days for the revisions and the mock tests, okay? Then afterwards, we say 100 plus questions you guys are supposed to solve in every single chapter. Sir, how many you have solved in these marathons? I have solved more than 150 questions in every single chapter. So apart from that, 100 plus questions, you guys do it from your end. Then, my dear friends, we say chapter-wise tests. You guys are supposed to go for the chapter-wise tests also. Then afterwards, once you are done with that, guys, for the last 30 days, what is the plan? 3 full syllabus revisions you guys are supposed to go. Okay. And then we say 1 mock test every single day you guys are supposed to give. At least 30 mock tests you guys are supposed to give. Okay. And then, my dear friends, mock test analysis is important. Once you give the mock test, afterwards you have to see the result. Sir, I was not able to solve this question. Why? What is the reason behind that? Solve multiple number of questions on that particular topic. Because this year we're expecting the question, the difficulty level will slightly increase. So, my dear friends, keep that thing in your mind. Mock test analysis is very much important. Okay. And you see the strong areas and what are the weak areas. So this is the particular plan which you guys need to follow from now onwards if you want to boost your score, if you want to push your score. I have given you the source also, and I have told you how you guys are supposed to categorize each and every single thing. Make sure you like this particular video and you share it with your friends. Okay. And my dear friends, one more important thing I just want to say in this particular case. What is that? That is, the biggest event, RM 2025 is coming, okay? There will be big surprises. Mega reveal is in this particular event, okay? And it will be live on Unacademy NEET channel. Unacademy NEET channel. We say on 1st March, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can join this. You can win a lot of surprises. You can win a lot of, we say, prizes over here if you join this particular event. Thank you so much, guys. Please do share it with all of your friends, okay? Because it took me a lot of efforts in creating this strategy over here for you guys. Take care and bye-bye. Thank you so much.